I want to be a cowboy. I'm going to be a cowboy. I'm born to be a cowboy. I want to be a cowboy. A cowboy!
Welcome everyone to the Ted and Teach Show. I'm Ted.
I'm Teach.
And we're a local MMA talk show for North Dakota, talking about PFC 11, Rock and Rumble in Williston, North Dakota. And we're already down to our two title fights. We have the 145, Jared Mercado versus Clay Weimer.
And a 170-pound title fight is Lloyd Woodward versus Jose Eichelberger.
And first up, we got Jared Mercado. We got clips on him, and we were talking how this guy has changed. He's changed his whole fighting. You know, before he was just a dominant wrestler, and that's how he's gotten to where he's at right now. Yep. But with the clip that we've seen, he totally changed his game. He's improving, you know, doing some boxing, being just evasive, moving around. Looked really good. Looked really good in these clips that we have on.
Definitely, he's totally changed his game. Even at 12-3, he's usually people are pretty set in their ways at that point, and this guy came out and just totally changed how he fought.
And he's gonna need it against Clay, because I mean we've seen video on Clay, and I mean he's a taller fighter. He moves really well too. He's got some great kicks, but I mean why give it all away? We got clips on both of them and stuff, don't we?
Yep, we'll just start our first clip. Our first highlight here will be for Jared Mercado.
And Jared's going to be here in the red gloves with the beard and the black trucks. Here we just see him just moving around. I mean, this is not his normal.
No, usually he's already shot in to get the takedown.
Yeah, he's snatching the leg. He's got the guy on the ground.
Looks pretty confident standing like this. It's very much surprises me.
Yeah.
Usually when somebody changes their game, they're a little nervous when they get in there to use it. He's looking pretty confident.
Well,
so must have a pretty good boxing coach.
Yeah, after so many fights, you said too, they kind of calm down after a while, and maybe that's what it is. He knows, you know, nothing really to worry unless he puts himself in a bad position. He slipped that one punch right there. I mean, he obviously recognized it coming, but there's a lot of things.
A lot of wrestlers don't realize all that hopping around on your feet like that really wears you out.
Yeah, tires you down and stuff.
Yeah.
We watched him here. He's, you know, doing pretty good.
As you can see, his bounce is a little bit less, and looks like all that bouncing around and throwing them punches really
tired him out.
Yeah,
did it
suck some of his energy away?
Yeah.
Because normally, man, if he gets his arms around you, you're going to the ground.
Yeah, yeah. Here we're saying how he was, you know, putting the weight on the shoulder. He could have ate a knee right there, but he's still putting weight on that shoulder, trying to wear that arm out. And here I think we were talking about how he goes in for a takedown here, but he just doesn't quite finish it.
Yeah, he had the guy's knees almost together.
Yeah.
It just surprises me that he
does
that takedown.
He does get into a little bit of trouble here, but he does find a creative way of getting out of it and stuff, and that was, you know, really good and stuff. You know, most guys start to panic in this position, but he did really well. And his opponent, like, it doesn't even like recognize what he's doing. I mean, I couldn't believe he didn't really attack it here in a minute.
I think I see why at this point his camp wanted him to stand up and box with his opponent here.
Good on the ground, you're thinking. Good. The
guy looks very comfortable.
Jiu-jitsu, maybe. Yeah, Mercado looked way different. I mean, God, if you go look up some of his fights and stuff, you know, you'll see the same dominant wrestling, same boring stuff, but then all of a sudden he just kind of changed his game. You know, hats off to him, man.
On these clips here will be for Clay Weimer. You'll see how well this guy moves around in the cage. He's the taller guy.
Yeah, we were talking about him the other day. We couldn't believe he took a fight prior to this week.
Yeah.
and he won that one. So he's hungry. He's coming out. He's 5-0 now, and he's looking pretty good. Here
Yeah, this fight here doesn't really give him justice compared to the last fight. It seems like every fight he has, he keeps improving.
Better.
He adds more to his game.
Better. Here we see him. He's got some good groundwork. He gets all over him and stuff.
Yep.
He keeps him guessing.
What I like about his groundwork is he's so calm, doesn't get in a big rush. A lot of people get in a big rush and burn their muscles out. He just stays calm and
got some poise. Some poise and stuff. Yeah. Starts beating him up. Starts pounding them all
does
around.
The tenderizer.
Yep. And then you can see him. He's going in for him, but he's not really putting all his strength behind it. He's just kind of testing him and stuff here.
Soften him up to get the submission.
Yeah.
Yep. So you can see he just keeps on testing that submission. Doesn't quite have it, so he starts striking again. Then he'll test it again.
Wear him down and stuff. Yeah, here we see him wear him down exactly like we were talking about and stuff.
Yep. So he's hitting him until the guy decides he'd rather give up a submission than get hit anymore.
And we said he holds down the one arm, pulls his other across and stuff.
I really like how calm he is.
Yeah.
He's just not in a rush at all.
Yeah, if any of our fans get a chance to check out his fight that he recently fought, you really see a way different game. He was kicking. He's doing some awesome stuff. I mean, wow. There he got the finish. And but we really think with Clay, wow, gonna see some really good
ahead of
stuff.
ourselves on this one here.
Yeah. But with that said, I think if Jared really wants to get the win here, he's going to have to really go back to his wrestling, get this guy on the ground. Don't let this guy stand up, man. He's just going to tear you up with those leg kicks.
I think Clay's strength is on his feet.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yep. And if it does go to the ground, then it's just going to be kind of a chess match and stuff. But man, I would strongly suggest you do some inside leg kicks on that guy because you got to do something to slow him down.
You do. You want to slow him because he's so tall and he takes one step back. That's like 2 steps forward for Jared. So.
Yeah, Jared's got it. And we don't got to say much against Clay because, I mean, he's doing everything that you should be doing. I mean, he's kicking, he's punching. I mean, he's good on the ground. It's a well-rounded fighter. No wonder he's 5-0. So this is going to be a good fight, man. I'm excited for this fight. I want to see these guys fight and go at it and see who's going to win and stuff. So with that being said, though, Teach, who are you taking?
Ted, I think I will take Clay Weimer. I love his style, man. I got to take him.
Yeah, I'm with you too. He's on a 5-fight win streak. He looks really hungry. Like we said, a week prior to this fight, and he's already, he's chewing people up right now.
Yep.
And you want to keep putting fighters in front of him. You want to keep testing him, and as his confidence grows, who knows where we'll see him next. But yeah, I'm with you, Teach. I'm taking Weimer and stuff. That said, we're going to our second fight, the 170 fight between Lloyd Woodward
and Joe
Cycleberg and stuff. And we got clips on Lloyd, but
as you see, we already started it, so we're gonna continue with it. You see, Lloyd, he's pretty wild. His style, he calls it a mountain man style.
He's got the red gloves with the handlebar mustache right now going on and stuff. This is actually, I thought, was one of his better fights. I've seen other fights of his, and
he's definitely an experienced fighter.
Yep. He's got some.
It hasn't quite made the UFC, but if you read the mat, you can see where he did make it to.
Yeah, you were talking. Was he at Bellator?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was trying to point that out without saying it, but that's all right.
Yep. My bad. And those are some tough fighters. So I mean, obviously he's testing himself. He's trying to get up there and stuff, and he fights through a lot of adversity. Like we said, he does leave his hands. I mean, man, I seen you get hit like a bunch of times. It's like his hands are down. I think it's right here, teacher. Or is it in the next clip? No, he gets taken down here.
Yeah, it was in the last clip.
The last clip, he was getting knocked around. You know,
his knees got wobbled, and he still just
he fought through it.
It was dangerous.
He fought through it like he fights through here. The guy looks like he's got the arm, and then all of a sudden he just pulls it out.
Yeah, here you can see that he's not just a wild swinger. That he does know how to finish a fight. This is like a textbook Kimura. It's fantastic. I like it.
Yeah, and here he pins him. He snags it again. He almost let it go.
Yeah, he definitely almost lost it.
Yeah.
But look at the finish.
Rolls him over,
Yeah.
and then he gets it.
And he'll definitely go until the elbow pops. So.
Yeah. Yeah. What can we say? You know, Lloyd looks like, you know, he can do it on the ground. He can do it on his feet. But like I said, I've seen him get knocked out and stuff. So I'm kind of a little skeptical about that chin, especially if you're going to stick it out there.
Been put on his back twice.
Yeah, especially if you're going to stick it out there. I think we got one fight that we saw him against. Was it Billy Martin?
Billy Martin.
Yeah, and he catches. I mean, Billy Martin's got heavy hands and stuff like that. But I mean, it didn't even look like it was a.
I think that fight was like 185 or something. So Woodward, I believe, fights normally right around 145 or 155. So I mean, this guy's jumping around in weight.
He's looking for what class he's gonna do most damage in. Yeah, I would agree. But I mean, damn, sooner or later, man, you gotta just.
One thing about it though is Joseph's a ripped 170.
Yeah, he's
a big 170. He
Yeah.
cuts some weight to get down there. So.
Yeah, this guy is not slow at all. He moves and stuff. He's got an endless motor. We know he can hit. It's gonna be
Yeah,
it's gonna be a
moves
good
around
fight.
really well.
It's gonna be a good
Yeah.
fight with this one too. These guys are gonna bang.
On this clip here, this highlight here is for Jose Eichelberger, and yeah, you'll see how well he moves around the mat.
Jose is the fighter in the red trunks, and we've seen him fight this out of this camp. You always said they got a good.
Yeah, they're definitely aggressive fighters. They like to get in there and start banging with their opponents, overwhelm them with strikes.
Yeah, you can see that guy gave him a little bit of a run and stuff, but then Joe starts to slowly pick him apart and stuff here. I can't remember. I think there's a slip here, isn't there, Cheech? I can't remember if the guy just got overwhelmed or as he pulls his foot back. Oh, he just looked like he caved.
I believe that this fighter. I remember watching this fight, and this guy was more of a ground fighter. So he was gonna be a little more comfortable on the ground. So when he felt like he was getting overwhelmed on his feet, he just flopped to the ground.
Yeah.
And Jose was definitely bringing it to him at that point.
And
Right here,
Jose-
you'll see that Jose, and the guy doesn't give up, man.
Yeah, he doesn't panic either. He doesn't
Yeah.
panic and stuff. He just starts going.
And as you can see, here's the motor. He's got it.
You know, he switches here too. I mean, the guy just looks overwhelmed. You know, he switches, comes at him from a different angle. He's just making him eat
Starts
elbows.
just slamming the elbows down. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's definitely. Yeah, this Cam definitely knows how to do a ground pound.
Yeah.
Ground and pound game. Definitely fun to watch.
Yeah. You get all lost and like, yeah, man, he's just beating the crap out of him and stuff, and that's what you want to see. But damn, the guy's got to protect himself too. Yeah, I don't know. I think if Woodward has any chance at all, he's gonna have to move. He's gonna have to
Yes, definitely.
tag and move. You are not gonna take Jose down like wrestling him. You're gonna have to outthink him on his feet. Maybe take him down once in a while if you got a chance. You don't want to burn out all your energy with this guy because he's just gonna make you pay. I mean, I hope Woodward brought his cardio. You're gonna need it.
Jose, he needs to come out and just put his knuckles on the button.
Yeah,
And he will. He's gonna come out
Yeah.
and bang with him.
yeah, and you're gonna see. I mean,
And if he gets him on his back,
these guys are gonna swing. They're gonna swing at each
that's
other.
when Joseph's motor just picks up, and he just starts punching, hammer,
smelling
fisting,
blood,
elbowing, and all that
smelling
good
blood
stuff.
and stuff, and then he wants to finish it. Yeah, I agree too.
And
Cheech.
this is a great matchup because you got one guy that's real tough, and he uses it, and one guy that likes to hit. So it's a great matchup.
Yeah, and if Joe keeps doing what he's been doing, and that's just, going at him, keep moving forward. I didn't really see Joe do too many kicks. I don't think he likes to kick too much.
Joseph's more, he likes his 2 feet on the ground.
Yeah.
He likes to use his hands.
Doesn't look comfortable doing too many kicks and stuff. He likes to use his hands, so maybe that plays to Woodward's advantage. Who knows? I mean, if you're watching, man, I would really look to that and stuff. But
and I'm not sure about Joseph's submission skills. Most of his wins is him just getting the guy to the ground and pounding on him.
Yeah, powering and stuff.
So until the TKO,
With that said, who are you taking?
With this weight class, at this weight, I don't think Woodward's going to be in the shape he's going to need to be in. So I'm going to have to take Jose.
Yeah.
I got to take Eichelberg.
I agree with you too, Cheech. I'd take Jose, man. He's the beast. I don't know unless Woodward's,
Unless Woodward bulked up to get to this weight class.
He's got some power behind his punches, and maybe he changes Jose's idea if he hits him one time and stuff. Really good too. But other than that, I mean, I don't see it. I'm with you, Cheech. I'm going with Jose and stuff. I think if Jose keeps doing what he's doing, I don't see how the hell he's gonna fail.
Right. So.
And we wanna go ahead and mention that after the fights, you're gonna see some Shawn Michaels.
Brett Michaels.
Brett Michaels, thinking of wrestling.
And Cowboy Cerrone will be there for autographs and pictures and all that good stuff.
Hell yeah, and stuff. So, see us there. And, North Dakota fighters, do us proud, man. Do us proud and stuff. Remember, gloves up.
Fight on.
Fight on, man.